Hello, I'm Mimi, and today I thought it would be fun to do something a little different and take you along with me for a day running my small art business. If the weather's nice, I like to start the day with a walk at the waterfront, and sometimes in northwest Tasmania at this time of year, you get to see little penguins nesting on the beach. I need to quickly grab some groceries while I'm out, and then I'll head home and tidy up a bit before I start my day. I've actually picked up some mail today while I was out that I had waiting for me at the post office. I don't often get mail, it just so happens that on this day I did have a couple of goodies waiting for me to open. My Instagram friend Trista Yan was really sweet and sent me these adorable Christmas prints. It's a little after Christmas now, but since I live on an island on the other side of the world, mail from Europe is a little slow sometimes. But I think they're super cute, and so I'll leave their details in the description if you want to take a look at their store and their Instagram for yourselves. Then I also have this other package which I had totally forgotten was coming my way. It's full of greeting cards from a company that I licensed some art to last year, and so they sent me some copies of the cards and they turned out so lovely. It's really nice to see my art printed in high quality like this, and has made me think about more licensing opportunities or doing my own physical products sometime. I've started the workday a little later today because I ran some errands this morning, and it's also a super windy day up here, which is pretty common for this part of Tasmania. I'm going to start my computer work by checking in on my Patreon and answering any messages I have from patrons first. I also have a new commission order on my Etsy store, so I'm going to message them to thank them for their order and let them know what information and photos I need from them to get started with the portrait commission they ordered. I love doing portrait commissions because I get to connect with the customer and draw a person or pet that they love, and often they're gifts for people, so they're just always such a joy to illustrate. I'll also pop over to my Google Calendar and make any adjustments that I need to for the day or for the next few days. I'm not a very organized person, and I really like having flexibility in my schedule, but I do find that having things roughly blocked out in a calendar that's easy to edit like Google Calendar helps me keep on top of tasks that I need to do. Since I started my workday a little later today, I don't mind doing some simple tasks a little bit into the evening, so I'll just edit my calendar to include a bit of work on a picture book I'm illustrating, and I also want to post something to Patreon this afternoon, and then I'm going to do an illustration for Instagram, which usually takes 2 to 3 hours, so I'll allow 3. If you guys want me to go into any more detail about how I use Google Calendar to schedule my time, then let me know in the comments and I can make a video about it. Next is the most important part of the workday, which is lunchtime, and I try to take time away from my computer for lunch so that I'm not working while I eat. Today I've made a sort of burrito bowl with rice and beans and avocado, and then I hang out on the couch and spend 20 minutes or so engaging on Instagram with messages or leaving comments on nice art that comes up in my feed. And now it's time to hop back to my studio. I'm trying to set aside a little time most days to do some casual sketches with pencil because I really enjoy it, but I don't always make time for it. So it's something I've been getting back into this year. If I don't have something particular in mind already, then I often just write down a couple of pretty random words for prompts, and today I wrote duck, hat, and food. I think a wizard's hat would be pretty fun for this little guy, and if I'm gonna make him a wizard, then I'd better give him a cape too. I don't actually end up using the prompt word food, and the good thing about prompts is that you can just use them however you like. I actually have a printable prompt list that you can download for free if you're ever looking for drawing ideas, or you can choose to pay what you like for it if you'd like to buy me a cup of tea, and it's full of ideas that I use all the time, so I'll leave the link for that in the description below. I'm going to do some more computer work now, so first I'll make myself a cup of tea and then set my laptop up for drawing. have a convertible laptop where the screen is actually a tablet and can also be turned around to change the drawing angle. I have quite a few different ways of drawing with it, and I just like to mix them up. I'm working on some sketches for a picture book that I'm illustrating at the moment, but they're top secret, so I can't show you any details yet. I just spend an hour or so making progress on the sketches because I have a little bit of time for them today, and then I want to post something to Patreon. I'm going to share a little update of the illustrations I've drawn in my sketchbook this past week because it's something I told my patrons that I was wanting to do more of. So I'll take the photos I need, give them a quick edit to brighten them up in Adobe Lightroom, and then I'll write the post on Patreon and include the pictures I took. I have 3 Patreon tiers, but all tiers get little updates like this, so once it's finished I can share to all patrons and they'll receive an email in their inbox with the post I wrote. I just quite like sharing my process and giving some insight into what I'm up to and the things I'm working on. Okay, so it's time to do some illustrating for Instagram, and I'm gonna set myself up on the couch with some cushions for support and put something casual to watch on the TV while I draw. I'm no physiotherapist, but I quite like mixing up the positions I draw in because I find it helps to avoid repetitive injuries for my wrist and shoulder. So sometimes I draw on a desk, sometimes I draw from the couch, sometimes I draw in tablet mode, and sometimes I draw in laptop mode. I also really like the change of scenery and mindset that comes with different places. For me, the couch is for doing casual tasks like illustrating for Instagram, and I can relax and watch a little bit of TV while I do it. And my studio is for more focused tasks that I want to get done without distraction. I decided to illustrate the sketch I drew after lunch of the duck in the wizard hat because I thought they were a pretty cute character. And I'd also like to make it something uplifting for people, so I'll add in a little motivational message too. One of my core values for my content is to encourage other creatives, so it makes me happy to spread a bit of positivity and remind people that they're capable and creative. Once I've finished the illustration, I'll schedule it to be posted to Instagram for around 9 PM because a lot of my audience are online while I'm sleeping, so I post quite late in the day. I use Later to schedule my posts, even though I don't often draw in advance, and more often than not I just draw the same day that I'm posting. It just means that I can do the scheduling during my workday, and because it's posting late in the evening, I don't have to action anything at 9 PM. I could do it manually, but for me it's worth the fee every month just because it simplifies things. So that's the last thing I need to do today, and then I'll just make dinner and relax for the evening. That was a pretty normal, casual day running my small art business, where I kind of do a little bit of everything. Each day is different, which I really like, and some days will include script writing for videos, editing, or making products, but they mostly follow a pretty similar formula to today. So thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye!